The box sat quietly on the living room table, wrapped in simple brown paper and tied with red yarn. It didn't look like much. No shiny ribbons, no store-bought bow, no fancy packaging. But for 12-year-old Liam, it felt like the last thing he wanted to see. His mom had left it for him before heading to another late shift, with a note that simply read, "Open this when you're ready." He wasn't ready for anything. Not after the year he'd had. Moving to a new town, losing contact with old friends, and being stuck inside most days because of his leg injury, it all felt like one long list of disappointments. So the box stayed there, a mystery he didn't have the energy to solve, but that quiet little package was about to change everything. Before we go deeper into the story, make sure to subscribe to StorySphere, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us bring more emotional and inspiring stories to life. That afternoon, sunlight warmed the living room carpet. Liam shifted in his wheelchair, feeling restless, bored, tired, a little angry at the world. Finally, with nothing else to occupy his mind, he rolled closer to the box. He stared at it for a long moment. What could possibly make anything better, he muttered. Still, he reached for the yarn, tugged gently, and let the paper fall away. Inside was a small wooden puzzle, a cube with strange pieces that slid in different directions. It didn't look expensive. It didn't look exciting. But there was something inviting about it, something almost challenging. A tiny card rested at the bottom. This puzzle can't be solved in a day, but neither can life. One move at a time, Liam. His throat tightened. His mom always had a way of reaching him, even when she wasn't home. He picked up the puzzle, turning it in his hands. It clicked gently, each piece shifting in a smooth, satisfying rhythm. He tried one move, then another, then another. Within minutes, he was absorbed, brows furrowed, determination replacing frustration. For the first time all week, he wasn't thinking about what he couldn't do, only what he could. As the minutes passed, he noticed something hidden inside one of the puzzle's sliding panels. A small metal key. He blinked. A key. Confused but curious, he glanced around the room until he spotted a small wooden chest he'd never seen before, tucked beneath the side table. His mom must have placed it there earlier. His heart sped up as he rolled toward it. The key fit perfectly. Inside the tiny chest was a folded note, written in his mother's neat handwriting. This isn't about solving a puzzle. It's about understanding that you are stronger, smarter, and more capable than you believe. The present is you learning to try again. Liam didn't realize he was smiling until he felt the warmth on his cheeks. He leaned back, letting the words wash over him. His mom hadn't bought him something flashy. She hadn't tried to distract him with toys or games. She'd given him something that reminded him of his own strength, something he'd started to forget. Later that evening, when his mom returned home, she found him practicing moving from his wheelchair to the couch, slowly, carefully, but with more confidence than she'd seen in months. "You opened it," she said softly. "Yeah," he replied, slightly breathless. I think I want to start physical therapy again. I want to try." She knelt beside him, eyes shining with quiet pride. "One move at a time," she whispered. He nodded. One move at a time. They sat together in the warm, peaceful living room. The puzzle rested on the table unsolved, but no longer intimidating. It wasn't a reminder of his limitations. It was a symbol of progress, of choosing to keep going even when it felt impossible. And in that moment, Liam realized something beautiful. Sometimes the greatest present isn't wrapped in shiny paper. Sometimes it's a lesson, a push, a moment of hope delivered exactly when you need it most. In the end, kindness can come in forms we don't expect. A puzzle. A note. A reminder that healing isn't about perfection, it's about courage. And as long as we choose to move forward, even slowly, we're already growing stronger. May we all give and receive the kind of gifts that help us stand again. Sparkles if you'd like. I can also generate white heavy checkmark 5 cinematic image prompts, white heavy checkmark SEO description, keywords, and hashtags. Just tell me.